Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? I know I sneaked in here again today. Um, Life has been lifing, just so busy. I hardly have time to make YouTube video. Anyways, um, I'm here to talk about the story of this couple that I saw trending online. I feel I really needed to say something about the story. I have seen this story all over social media, that the wedding ended in 2 months. The wedding was, a big wedding, socialites wedding. It was insinuated to have cost about 100 million naira or something like that. That's a lot of money in today's Nigeria. Anyways, the wedding ended in 2 months, and the media has been ranting about it. So I was curious and decided to check them out, and I must say, this story is unbelievable. It's really hard to place it. From story told by both parties, it's really a hot. When I mean hot, it's really a hot mess. You know how you watch Nigerian, not maybe Nigerian movies or Nigerian Nollywood movies, and you think, oh, it's just a movie. It doesn't happen in real life. Let me tell you, this is a true life story, and I I can't just place it. This is a very messy story. To the extent the lady almost gave it up, like lied herself. Um, at the Third Milan Bridge yesterday, I saw the video this morning and I'm like, oh my God, how bad, how worse can it be? Looking at both of them, I wonder how someone would have to go from such a beautiful moment and to such a very devastating moment. It's such a very sad story. I really don't have much to say about the situation, but I must say there's a lot of lessons to be drawn from this couple's situation. This particular couple, I feel like their story should not just be talked about and just let it end there. Their story should be a source of lesson to a lot of people thinking about getting married. And people need to understand that who you choose to get married to can either make you or break you into ashes. Trust me, it's a very um tough situation when you're choosing your life partner. I mean, this marriage is already ended in 2 months, so there's nothing like life partner here. But I mean, if it had worked out, nobody's gonna be here talking about them, But I'm talking about them because women are always the one at the receiving end. If you listen to this people's story, as a woman, the first thing that comes to your mind is like, how did you choose to end up with this kind of person? I'm not judging her, but you would wonder instantly, like, how desperately do you need a man in your life? Because I bet you there are other women who are about to get themselves into this kind of same situation, same mess. They know it, they can see it, they can feel it. Their body, their flesh, their soul will keep rejecting all the obvious signs, but they won't listen. If you, as a friend or an outsider, have come to tell them, look, girl, don't do it, they will take you as their enemy. They will think you don't wish them well. They wouldn't understand that you are saying something they are probably love blinded towards. And I'm not here saying that the guy is better or the woman is better. Trust me, they are both a hot mess. Women, oh, hey, I'm a woman too, and when I see, a woman having to go through such a situation, it's very painful. And the craziest thing is that this whole thing could have been avoided if this woman had really told herself the truth. She wouldn't have been in, you know, this situation she had found herself. But she chose not to listen to herself because she knows. If you listen to her story, she said she knew all, there was signs flying everywhere, but she refused to listen to her intuition. Women, listen up here. Marriage, they said, has no formula to it. But you know what should be intact? Standards. Standards on do's and don'ts. is very, very important. Even from when you're dating, you don't have to wait till you get into marriage before you start placing your do's and don'ts. There should be do's and don'ts in your relationship, from friendship to your relationship, then into marriage. Because those are the things that will determine if you want to move on with the person or not. Forget about the looks and the money and whatsoever. The things you cannot accept before you get married to the person, don't think marriage is going to help you to accept those things. Trust me, that person might actually think, okay, you know what? I've gotten you now, and even become worse. That's why you have to have standards on the kind of human being you want to spend your time, your life with in marriage. If we're to be honest here, in my opinion, I personally believe that this marriage shouldn't have happened in the first place. I think they were better off as friends, since she said they've been friends, or she's known him for over 20 years or something like that. I think they were better off as friends and not to be married. And I'm saying this based on what their story looks like. And as for the guy, the Demola guy, how stone-hearted can you be? Even if the woman plead with you on her knees to marry her, why did you choose to marry somebody you knew you were going to leave intentionally? I'm beginning to believe this guy did this thing to spite this woman. Based on their story, he had so much negative things to say about her. And to me, it just feels like he came back for her, and his coming back for her was to spite her. Because I wouldn't know why a human being would deliberately choose to get married to somebody knowing that he was going to leave, and he made her spend all this money without him having a dime. That's what I always say. When you as a woman are the one doing everything, what does he have to lose? The guy doesn't have anything to lose. You are the one who have a lot to lose, a ton to lose. You don't have to be with a man because you want to be with a man. If he's broke, let him go find a job, no matter how tiny that job is. Let him get something doing before talking about marriage. Stop rushing into marriage. Because you think you have known someone for 20 years does not mean that's the right person for you. You know, I'm not a fan of this saying, people say that the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. You see that saying? It doesn't work in all cases. Because you think you have known someone for decades does not mean they have not changed, either for good or for bad, including you too. I mean, you can also put yourself in that shoe. You know why? Because time and distance are involved. A lot must have happened in those times you guys lose touch. So what do you do in that situation? The best thing you can do is to carry out your own research about the person, especially when they're talking about relationship. That's the more reason why you need to carry out your own research. Don't be in a hurry to be in a relationship with that person because of the good times you guys had in the past. Ask them hard questions if possible. And when they fuss about it, then you know what to do. You keep your distance because obviously they don't want you to know something. The bone of contention here is that don't dwell in the saying that the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. Finally, marriage is between two people. The moment you choose to get married to be relevant or to please people or the society, you eventually will have yourself to blame in the end. Know this and know peace. And with this, I'm going to round up this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.